Welcome to Tallies by D. In this video, I'm going to provide you with the 10 U.S. states with the highest tax burden. We all know that Uncle Sam takes his cut of our earnings in the form of taxes, but did you know that every state's tax burden is different? Some states pay nearly double the taxes than other states, making them less cost-effective for seniors or anyone else paying taxes, so basically everyone who needs to adult. For those of us watching how we spend our dollars, this subject is worth looking into. It might even determine where we live or retire. I'm not an expert, nor would I ever claim to be. I do, however, understand the difference between tax rate, which fluctuates by individual and filing status, and tax burden, which refers to total taxes paid by individuals and businesses in each state, and includes income taxes, sales taxes, property taxes, and other state and local levies. The tax burden varies significantly from state to state due to variations in tax policies, rates, exemptions, and the overall structure of the tax system. Tax burdens rose across the country as pandemic-era economic changes caused taxable income, activities, and property values to rise faster than net national product. Tax burdens in 2020, 2021, and 2022 are all higher than in any other year since 1978. Before I move on, I want to say how much I appreciate your taking the time out of your busy day to watch my video. I put a lot of effort into researching the data I provide, and I hope you find it useful. Please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe, as it makes the YouTube algorithm happy and it helps my channel grow. Alright, for good or bad, the tax burden greatly impacts the economic well-being of individuals, businesses, and states. States with high tax burdens have a difficult time attracting new businesses. People are also less likely to move to those states for obvious reasons. There are many contributing factors to how much a tax burden might be by state, such as how much a state relies on different tax revenues, including income tax versus sales tax, tax rates, and the presence or absence of certain tax incentives. Cost of living and demographic factors also play a part. So you have a baseline. The national average tax burden is 10.6%, and the national average annual taxes are $6,669. And on to the 10 states with the highest tax burdens. I'll list them from 10th highest to the state with the highest tax burden. States 10 and 9 are actually tied for their percentage of tax burden. State number 10, Maine, with a tax burden of 12.4%, with annual taxes of $7,697. Number 9 is Delaware, with a tax burden of 12.4%, with annual taxes of $7,195. Number 8 is Virginia, with a tax burden of 12.5%, with annual taxes of $7,951. Number 7, Illinois, tax burden 12.9%, with annual taxes of $7,141. Number 6, New Jersey, tax burden 13.2%, with annual taxes of $8,330. Number 5, California, tax burden 13.5%, with annual taxes of $9,054. Number 4 is Vermont. Their tax burden is 13.6%, with annual taxes of $6,409. Number 3 is Hawaii. Their tax burden is 14.1%, with annual taxes of $9,996. Number 2 is Connecticut. Their tax burden is 15.4%, with annual taxes of $7,490. And number 1 is New York. Unsurprising. Their tax burden is 15.9%, with annual taxes of $9,111. What I'm finding interesting is that 7 of the 10 are in the eastern U.S., and 6 of those 7 are in the northeastern U.S. Since this is not a financial channel, I will leave it at that and say while I wouldn't necessarily avoid retiring in a state with a high tax burden, I would definitely give it some thought before moving there. And that's it for this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope you found it interesting. Peace, positivity, kindness.